the hmm. so we studied in trigonometry about the basis of trigonometry is one angle is related to two sides ratio. Now we have six sides ratio and six trigonometric ratios, therefore, and depending on what side is missing, which side is given, which angle is given, we can find the remaining angle side, whatever it is. So it is like x is equal to y by z, and if you have two things out of maybe you have x and z, so you can find the value of y. That's what the whole thing is. Okay. Uh, and the whole chapter is going to be the same. You have to decide, which side is missing, which side is given, which angle is given, and therefore find the missing angles or sides for the most part. Before that, before getting to the questions, we'll do a few things. And getting the diagram is going to be the most challenging, one of the challenging. I mean, it's 75% of the job. So if you get the diagram right, probably you will get other things right. So suppose a person is um, standing here and he's looking towards something, maybe in the sky or somewhere above. Now this becomes the line of sight. For obvious reasons, this is towards this his vision, towards this B object. And the person is standing, the level on which the person is standing is going to be the horizontal axis, again for obvious reasons. Now, although this seems very basic and very easy, these two things, specifically the horizontal axis, is one of the most confusing parts. So what you have to remember is the level on which the person is standing, that is going to be the horizontal axis. And horizontal axis means horizontal, will not, if A is like this, so will not make it vertical. Obvious, but students do mistakes. Now, this angle between the line of sight, I use LOS in short, and the horizontal axis is going to be the angle of elevation, because he's looking towards elevated object, angle of elevation. Okay. This is first case. And the second case, if the person is maybe standing on a balcony and he is looking towards something on the floor, or maybe football ground someone is playing, so this is going to be the line of sight. And where should we draw the horizontal axis? Raise your hand and tell me, where is the horizontal axis? Where should it pass through? You got confused in the starting itself. Okay, passes through C and horizontally. Okay, horizontally passing through C. This is horizontal axis. Now this angle, if a person is looking downwards, so this angle is going to be angle of depression. A depression basically means a cavity or something of that sort. So this is angle of depression. Okay. Any doubts till now? No doubts. So angle of elevation, angle of depression, and horizontal axis. We have to be very clear with that. Okay. Now let's try to do something. So these are examples are pretty good. We'll start from here. Okay. A tower stands vertically on the ground from a point on the ground which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is found to be 60 degree. So we'll start from the point on the ground. So this is the point on the ground and 15 meter away from the foot of tower. This is going to be our tower. A, B, C. Okay. Now C is, hopefully the architect did a decent job. It is 90 degree and what else? From a point on the ground, foot of the tower, angle of elevation of the top of the tower is, so now this language they use, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower. This is, a lot of times you might get confused. So don't focus much on if it works for you, that's well and good. If not, you just try to see from a point. So A to B, right? From A to the top of the tower. So this is line of sight and this is our horizontal axis, AC, horizontal axis. This is going to be angle of elevation, which is 60 degree given to us. So now what we need to find the height of the tower. Height of the tower means BC. This is what we need to find. So isn't it the same basic trigonometric question of ratios, right? So what is given, what is missing? So this would be opposite because opposite to 60 degree, the angle selected that we have chosen and or that is given, and this is adjacent and this is hypotenuse. So we want to find opposite and adjacent and the angle is given. So which trigonometry angle relates opposite and adjacent? Tan. So tan 60 is equal to BC length by AC. This is root 3 BC divided by 15. So BC is 15 root 3 meters. Easy. So this is what you have to continue for the rest of the chapter. You get the triangles. It's not going to be one simple triangle. It could be, 2-3 triangles. For the most part, you will have 2 triangles. You need to consider 2 triangles. And then depending on what's given and what relation between these 2 triangles could be made. So that you have to. So we'll of course be doing. So just read the second question and give it a try. You will try now or shall I explain more? You'll try? Okay. Read this question. And one more thing regarding this root 3, I recommend you taking 1.73 and getting to the final answer, to the final step, not dragging, you can keep root 3 till the final step and then put it, because somewhere in between, big questions, you might need to cancel or multiply by another root 3. So at the end, you just replace the value of root 3 as 1.73, multiply it and get the answer in 2 decimal places. Yeah. It's also the same NCRT example image, but what is happening? It got okay, better. Yeah. Anyone got the answers? Done? What happened? Shouldn't take much time. This much time at least. Okay, so anyone wants to attempt, or I'm the one to attempt? Tell me. Tell me. Sine 60 is going to be BD by BC, opposite by hypotenuse. What else? BD is 4.25 meters. Okay, that's what we needed. Mm, Length of the ladder. DC also. So DC, how to find? How to find DC? Okay, tan 60 is BD by DC. We already got BD value. And again, it is recommended whatever BD value was in terms of square root 3, square root 2, better use that. So what was BD in terms of root or that? BD was, okay, this was BC, sorry. BC. We found BC, right, from sine 60. Okay, sorry. So what is BC in terms of, before, taking the square root thing, because that's what we are going to use, or not? Okay. Okay, it's not needed. I thought it is BD. So BD is 3.7 and this is root 3, 3.7, and DC is going to be 3.7 divided by root 3. Now you can rationalize this, and whatever answer you get divided by, I mean, you can simplify this. You're getting something? 2.12. Ishan, where are you in the grand scheme of things? Ishan, how much did you solve? I'm sorry? Okay, my audio was noisy. Okay. So you understood this question, or shall I explain? Okay, try this. Get the diagram right. Hmm. Tell me. Hmm. This is the chimney, and 1.5 meter guy. So CD, that is 28.5 meter. We'll take this as AB as the chimney. Okay. You can't see the screen. Visible? So the person, the boy, 1.5 meter tall, he's away from the chimney AB, that is given to us as 28.5 meters. And the angle of elevation of the top of the chimney from her eyes is 45. So eyes is C to A, right? This is line of sight, C to A. And the horizontal axis is this. So this is 45. Yes. Now this EC is also 28.5. It is a symmetrical shape, symmetrical rectangle. And if that is the case, what would be AE? Just find AE and then find AB. So our goal is to find the height of chimney, that is AB, and we'll use AE to find the, because this is going to be 1.5 meters, right? This is same as the height of the boy, right? You continue. A is 28.5. Why? Because tan C is equal to AE by EC, and EC is 28.5. So 1 tan 45 is equal to AE by 28.5. This is 1. A would be 28.5. So what is AB now, Ishan? Voice is breaking. Okay. It's been raining heavily today, na? So there might be some issues. Let me rejoin once, maybe that helps. Any better? No. So A is 28.5. So Ishan, what would be AB, height of chimney? Okay. Okay, just close your eyes for a moment. You can read the question. For the missing sides, you can take some variables also. That's also allowed. X, H, Y, all this. Get the diagram. How does the diagram look like? Anyone? Okay. From point P on the ground, the angle of elevation of a 10-meter tall building AB is 30 degree. So this is P. This is some other on the top of the building. Okay, we have further A to maybe C, and size the angle of elevation on top of the from okay. So P to C is 45. This is 30. This is more than 30, 45. Is that okay? Ishan, is that okay? Okay, so this is X or H, whatever you want to take. Okay, continue. So you have two triangles, you have to see something, try something. Hmm. Tell me. So AB by BP, we find it as, what is BP length? First we should write in triangle this angle is equal to this sides and then 10 root 3. Are you sure? Okay. Next. Hmm. So 10 plus x divided by 10 by root 3, which is BC divided by BP. That is going to be same as this, right? 1045 is 1. So what did you get the answer as? X is 7.3. Okay. Rishan, you got this? Okay. So hope you're comfortable with these questions. Getting the diagram is the first thing, and it's not that hard. Okay, getting something? Yeah. Udit, you're done? Okay. Tell me the diagram. How does the diagram look like? So this is one triangle and this is what is what else to this? In between somewhere. What else? Okay, this is 40 meter longer and this is x, and this is unknown. Hmm. Day 60. Now always remember the further you go from this 90 degree, the smaller the angle is going to be. So this would be 60, 50, 40, 30, 10 like that. Okay, so what did you take, Ishan? Which triangles? Hmm. Tan 30 is equal to AB by x plus 40. Cos 30. Huh? Cos 30. Ishan, you took cos 30. But why did you take cos 30 when you are only dealing with these two things? You thought that it would help you further. You take tan, and again in this you take tan 60 is equal to AB by x. You get the AB values from these two, and then um, you can get the value. Mudit, what was your answer? Mudit, what was your answer? Then, huh? What? Could you repeat? AB is, how is that possible? Okay, AB from both these things would be x plus 40 by root 3. That is going to be root 3x. Correct? Is that correct from the first one and the second one? Ishan, is that okay? So if this is the case, this multiplied would be x is equal to x plus 40 is equal to 3x. 2x is equal to 40, x is equal to 20. So x is 20. And AB would be root 3x, 20 root 3, 20 into 1.73. Yes? Ishan? Ishan, you got this? Take tan. Tan is used 90% of the cases. Although we use sine also, 95% of the cases tan is used. So it keep things simple, and we'll continue from this. Okay, we'll continue from here. Okay, see you next time. Bye everyone.